2014, Lewis Fry received an AIMES Emerging Talent Award, which enabled him to take a year away from medicine and complete a BMed Sci degree, a highly successful one-year research project into vision loss from glaucoma. The ex-Christian school pupil and Dux has very recently taken up a Rhodes Scholarship at the University of Oxford, undertaking a PhD in clinical neurosciences, allowing him to spend the next 3 years working on gene editing technology CRISPR to edit DNA and treat incurable blindness. CRISPR has changed the game for genetic diseases. With the power to alter DNA, however, comes a responsibility to use gene editing technology ethically. Lewis plans to use his experience to become a leader in this rapidly evolving landscape and guide how we use this technology. The promise CRISPR offers is that it allows scientists to identify, replace, and change the DNA that causes disease. Unlike technologies that have gone before it, CRISPR is cheap, accurate, and relatively easy to use. Lewis knows that herein lies the need for leadership, in a future environment that is challenged by balancing the promise and also the threat of progress. Over the next 5 years, Lewis sees himself uniquely positioned to help guide the global and scientific community in how we apply science in an ethical but progressive manner. He hopes to provide a Kiwi voice and bring together his work at the bedside as a doctor and the laboratory bench as a scientist to develop a philosophical and ethical approach to how to best use these new technologies. Today, innovation moves at a pace beyond that of policy and regulation. Lewis hopes to harness this to help those with incurable blindness. Lewis Fry has a strong background in academic excellence, leadership, and the community service. He graduated from Monash University in Melbourne in the top 1% of Victorian medical students, winning the university prizes for coming first in surgery, geriatrics, and ophthalmology. Until recently, he worked as a junior doctor at the Alfred Hospital in Melbourne. He has published a number of peer-reviewed scientific papers, with others currently in development. He was the editor-in-chief of the Australian Medical Student Journal. In addition to his medical studies, Lewis is a tutor, a keen photographer, bushwalker, and a talented cricketer. Lewis receives the North Harbour Club's AIMES Education Award, sponsored by Kristen School, and $15,000. Congratulations, Lewis Fry.